Hello, good afternoon. This is Abraham, Abe School of Motoring. If you want to see my website is abeschoolofmotoring.com. You can go there and book any sessions that you like. There are different packages that we do the whole country, the United Kingdom. And we also help people who have international driving license. We can apply the provisional license for you here. Also to note that your international driving license allows you to drive in this country for 1 year. You can apply for provisional license anytime in that course of the year, and you can take the course anytime within that course of the year. After 1 year, your international license does not apply here. You must have a full UK license, and we can help you do that. Anyway, please subscribe and watch my channel and the courses that I teach. Today I'm going to teach you something very complicated for drivers who have been driving for a long time, but maybe not in this country, or maybe they have been self-taught and they don't understand about roundabout. They want us to learn about roundabout, which got a dual carriageway on approach. Dual carriageway means that we have two lanes on approach to the roundabout. When you have this, the dual carriageway means when you're going ahead, you stay on the left lane, which is our normal driving position. When you're going right, automatically you're going to change lanes to the right, because we are going right. If you're going like third exit, fourth exit, most of them, not all of them, most of them will be on the right, depending on the sign of the roundabout. If you see the roundabout, the sign tells you that the third exit is on the right. After 2 o'clock, then you stay on the right lane. Then the most complicated thing is when people approach, they don't know which lane to stay onto. So, for example, if you're going to the right at a roundabout and you approach it on a dual carriageway, we are going to change lanes from the left lane to the right lane before you get to the roundabout. Because if you're following the sat-nav, it will tell you in good time. If I'm directing you, I will tell you in good time. When you stay on the right lane, most of the lanes on the right, they will again split into two. This means the two lanes on the right now, you can use either of the two to turn right, unless, mark that one, unless it is specifically written on the floor, on the tarmac, or a sign is up there and it says the right one goes to a certain place and the left one of the right goes to a certain place. In this particular instance, where we're gonna go, because I'll show you where we're going to go to a dual carriageway and we'll be turning right at that exit. When we change lanes to the right lane is going to split into two, and I am going to stay on the left lane because it does not specify where to go. So it means the right lane can go either to the right or ahead, because it just got a straight arrow. But if you have a road marking that says right, then you must stay on that one when you're going right. Okay? So if the left lane tells you that we are going ahead and it splits into two, it means that you can use both lanes on the left to go ahead, but the left of that lane can only go left and ahead as well. Or if it's written just only left, then you must use this to go left. But remember, the right or the left cannot go left. It can only go ahead, and you're gonna end up on the other side on the overtaking lane. Then you check mirrors and change lanes to the left. So I hope I have explained in a way that you understand. that if dual carriageway approaching a roundabout and I tell you to go right that exit, you're going to change lanes from the left to the right. If the right lane splits into two and it does not specify where the two lanes go, it's not written, it's just a straight arrow, then you can stay on the left of that right, and that means it will take you in the middle lane inside the roundabout. Then that middle lane then becomes the leftmost lane as you exit the roundabout. Shall we practice? There we go. Now I'm ready to move off, and I'll look around all the way around 360, and I'll move off. I'm going left here, so I'll signal left, and at the next roundabout I am turning left. Mirror signal. This one says left only. There are 3 lanes left only on the floor, so that's why I'm on the left, because it goes just left. Then I got a chance to go, so I'll go and I'll keep to the left, and it is 40 miles an hour now, so I'll increase my speed to 40 miles an hour. And this is a dual carriageway, as you can see, and I am driving on the left hand lane because it is our normal driving position. As we proceed on, I can see a sign here saying West Swindon M4. The 2 lanes that I have, that one is a slip road to go to the left junction there. I have 2 lanes here, as you can see. At the next roundabout, as you can see it here, I'm going to second exit ahead. Second exit ahead, I will stay on this lane. The reason why I'm staying on this lane, because I have not been told by the road markings where else I can stay. So the lanes, the markings I can see here, that's why I'm staying a little bit back to be able to see where the lane is. Please make sure you look on the floor. To be able to look on the floor, you stay back a little bit when they move so that you can see the arrows on the floor. I still can't see the arrows, so I'll stay back. I'll give myself a little bit of a distance. I can, even on the right, on my right, I cannot see because the right, these lanes were 2. Now the right lane has become 2, but I'm not bothered about the right side because I'm going straight ahead. Oh, now I can see this one on the floor. It says I can go ahead. I can also go right on this lane. So it means I'll stick to the left lane. To be able to stick on the left lane, you look on your left side of the car. This means it's clear. It's not clear for me to go. This means I'll look at the curb here, and I'll look at the yellow ballard ahead of me there. At the yellow ballard, this is the first exit. Then when I get here, I'll check my mirrors and I'll signal left. And I'll stick to the left. I'm looking on the left side, which is very important, so that you don't drift to the other side. Then that is how I do second exit ahead at the roundabout. So here I'm going to change lanes to the right, check mirrors, and signal right. At the next roundabout, I'm going to do a U-turn, 4th exit, come back on the other side, because I want to show you another direction of approaching that roundabout. So second gear, check, no one is there. 1 exit, number 2 exit, number 3 exit, then I check mirrors and I signal and I drift to the left. You must come off on the left lane because it is our normal driving position. If you come off on the right, it's okay, but you need to change lanes to the right. Okay, here I am going to go ahead to North Star, second exit. I am staying on the left as we agreed, but as we approach, I've seen my left lane has split into two. It's gone wider. The left one says left only, so I'll stick to the middle one with a mirror check. We don't need to signal, and I'll stay in the middle lane here. Then I'll look at the yellow ballard on the left there. That is one exit. Then mirror, mirror signal. This is my second exit, and that is how you go. The most important thing is to make sure you note as you approach the roundabout, the left lane has split into two. The left one says left only. Then the one on the right of the left, it says we can go ahead. That's why you saw me when I was approaching the roundabout, I drifted a little bit to the right so that I can get to that lane. So that is how you go ahead when you get dual carriageway and your left lane split into two, and the one that is going ahead is specified and the left is specified. I'm going to change lanes here, check mirrors to the right, and at the roundabout I am going to go round for the exit again, U-turn. Check is clear. That's exit number one. It's important to count the exit. Exit number two, I'm going to the fourth. Exit number three, then I check mirrors and signal and drift to the left. Again, I take the left lane. This is my normal driving position, and I'm increasing the speed to 40 because it's 40 miles an hour here. Now, as you can see, it's a dual carriageway. This time, I am going to go to the right at the roundabout. So roundabout is coming further down. In most cases, the examiner will tell you in good time, especially when they see there is traffic like it is now, so they will tell you in good time. At the next roundabout, we are turning right at that exit, or that exit. So you check your mirrors, check the sign, see where that exit is, and I will change lanes because my that exit is on the right. Now here, my right lane splits into two. I'll keep my signal, but I am not going to change lanes because I told you at the beginning that if the right lane splits into two, you can stay on the left of the right one. Because the right has split into two, you can stay on the left of it. And this one tells me now I am going to follow my lane, which means if I look at the lines on my left side of the front of the car, that is the end of my lane, it will take me to the lane that I need, which is the middle lane. As you can see, that is the first exit. I am looking on the left side so that I don't lose the lane here. That is the second lane. And now it takes me all the way to the left lane. I check my mirrors and I signal left, and it takes me near the curb. When I go near the curb, I come out on the left lane. Then I check on my right mirror because there is a merging lane there. And I look ahead and I go. So that is how you turn on a dual carriageway. To the right, the right splits into two. I'll go around this roundabout again. Check my mirrors, signal right, and I go to second gear and I go around. Speed is crucial here. You go like around 13 miles an hour, and I'll go to the left lane because I said we approach it on the left. Now at the roundabout there, I would like us to go right at that exit at the roundabout, that exit to the right. So it says M4 and West Window. So I'll signal right. As you can see in front there, this lane has become left only. You can see the arrows. So I'll look at my mirrors and I'll say thank you to the person behind me because they have given me way. And now I've changed lanes because I am going right, as you can see at the roundabout. Now, my right lane again has split into two. Check my mirrors, signal right, and I stay in the left of the right. So, now I'm in the left of the right. I am going to keep to this lane. I am going to make sure I'm looking on the left side. The car on my left side is going left because their lane, their road marking on the floor says they can only go left. So that's why I am confident, although I'm gonna look at him, that he's gonna go left. And I take the left lane here. And I look on my left side. That is first exit. Check on your left. It looks like I'm going off, but I'm not. This is second exit. I check on the left, check mirrors and signal left, keeping to the left curve. I'm always looking on the left. Even if you look at me, I'm not looking on the right. Because if you look on the right, where your eyes are, that is where you drift to. So it's no good to look a lot on your right. So now I've come off on the left lane. And that is how you do it. So I'm going to do it again so that people who have not maybe understood what I mean, they can see on that roundabout again. What do I mean? So check mirrors, change lanes to the right when it's safe to do so. At the next roundabout, I am going to go all the way around, fourth exit and come back. So go to second gear, check is clear, first exit there, second exit is there, third exit, then I drift, check mirrors, signal and come back on the left. Excuse me. At the next roundabout, which is coming further down, we're going to go right, third exit to the right, outlet center. So that means, because it is right, I've said the word right, I have to change lanes to the right, because it is right. So I'll check my mirrors, now signal, slow down, when it's safe, I go to the right. So here I am. So the next important thing to look for is whether my right is splitting into two. When there is traffic, is even important and is even better for you because you can be able to look ahead and see what is happening. Because I'm not sure, I'm going to stay back a little bit so that I see. Oh, I can see now. That left lane is the one that splits into two. So my lane does not split into two. So I'll stay on the right. And it means I'll stop because of the light. It means because I'm on the right, I am going to go to extreme right. As you can see, there's the road markings on the floor. There's an arrow that says right only. The other one is straight and right. And because I'm on the right, I have to have something we call lane discipline. I'm on the right, so I say to the right. Then as soon as I get into the roundabout, I have to follow the dashes on the left. So I am looking on the left. I'm going a little bit slower so that you see what I'm saying. So I'm looking on the left side of my car, and that is first, this is second, and now I'm on the third one next, so I'll check my mirrors and signal left. Then here, please make sure you are looking on the left, because if you look on the right, it's going to drift to the right. So go towards the left, towards the lamppost and near the curb, and you end up on the left. Here we are. And that is how you do turn right on a dual carriageway where the right lane splits into two. Remember, unless the right lane specifically says, if there are two lanes and it specifically says the right goes to somewhere and the left lane of that goes to somewhere else, that's where that policy does not apply. But as long as there are two lanes, then that one applies. You can use either of the two lanes. I've shown you how to use the left lane so that you end up on the left side. Next video, I'm gonna show you how to use the right of the right lane so that you end up on the other side on the overtaking lane. If you normally have two lanes on a dual carriageway, most cases on the exit will have two lanes as well. So thank you very much for watching, and please subscribe to my channel, ABE'S .com, that is the website, and also YouTube is ABE'S School of Motoring.